everybody, I'm Brent Durand, underwater photographer and SeaLife Cameras brand ambassador. The SeaLife SportDiver underwater housing for iPhone and Android has brought the world of underwater photography to many divers. The housing is easy to use and the excellent photos and videos are easy to share on social media because they're right there on your phone. But like any housing, there are certain things you need to do before your trip, before your dive, and after each dive to maintain your housing. This video will share those as 3 different checklists. First, be sure to test all of your SeaLife gear at least a week or 2 before packing. This will help you to refamiliarize yourself with the gear, but also allow you to seek help if you come across any trouble with any of the gear or with your media workflow. Second, be sure you have spare O-rings, batteries, and Moisture Munchers, and make sure those items are on your packing list so you make sure to bring them on your trip. Third, be sure to check out the SeaLife SportDiver Checklist found on their website for use and maintenance instructions. You can check out the user manual as well. And congratulations to you guys because you're taking the first step by watching this video. Once you're at your destination, there are several things you should check before each and every dive. Check your phone battery, make sure it's fully charged. Inside the SportDiver, check the battery and the Moisture Muncher. The crystals inside should be blue. If they've turned pink, then you need to replace the Moisture Muncher. Also, do not touch the moisture sensor found at the bottom of the housing. Clean and lube the main O-ring, the vacuum check port O-ring, and the grooves for each. You only need to apply a thin film of O-ring grease. Install the main housing O-ring with no twists, flat side facing in, and making sure the corners are aligned with the O-ring groove corners. Install the vacuum port O-ring, being careful that it doesn't twist. Set your phone to airplane mode on, Bluetooth on, and do not disturb on. Clean your phone screen and the lenses on your phone and the lens port of the SportDiver housing. Remove any phone cover or case. Power on the housing and open the SportDiver app. Place your phone in the housing, close and lock the door, allow it to adjust to ambient temperature, and then apply the specified pressure using the vacuum pump for the pre-dive leak analysis. And finally, check online troubleshooting tips for solutions to any issues you might encounter. We have a checklist for after your dive as well. At this point, you should be pretty energized from your dive or your snorkel and fly through this checklist so you're ready to store your housing or have it ready for the next dive. Before opening your housing, soak the entire housing sealed in fresh water and press each button 10 to 20 times to work out any saltwater, sand, or other debris trapped under the buttons. A lot of dive and snorkel boat operators have freshwater rinse tanks for cameras right on the boat where you can do this. Towel dry the housing. Make sure that you, your hands, and the SportDiver are completely dry before opening the vacuum check port cap and waterproof door. Yes, I see you with the water drips coming off the wet wetsuit arms. Please dry off. It's not worth getting saltwater drips inside of the housing. Now that you're dry, you can release the internal vacuum pressure. Next, flip the housing and open it upside down with the lens facing up to prevent water drops around the O-ring sealing areas from entering the housing. Quickly dry any water drops that accidentally enter the housing. Power off the housing and take care not to touch the moisture sensor. When storing the housing, make sure to leave the back door slightly open and unlatched. Store the housing in a cool, dry place. If you follow these checklists, your SportDiver housing will be your photo companion for years to come. Thanks for watching.